But what is the point in signing up for drug testing if when you fail, everyone just goes, "Oh, don't worry about it, just let him fight," you know?
Yeah.
So, the argument of, well, it's all right with UKAD is totally irrelevant. You've signed drug testing with VADA, the best testing agency, in my opinion, in the sport. What I've got a problem with is VADA testing not being in the contract. I can't let my fighter go in with a fighter off the back of John Pascal's failed test without VADA testing in the contract. The truth is that we'll probably never know. You have to make your own decisions and judgments, which is sometimes dangerous. Was he cheating? Was he unlucky? Either way, his reputation is tarnished forever. Because it doesn't matter. You fail a drugs test, you fail a drugs test.
I know your legal advice has been not to say anything to anybody, but you wanted to come and speak to us today. The floor is yours.
Well, listen, yeah, I wanted to say this personally. You know, obviously you guys have read what the Daily Mail published about me today, and I wanted you guys to hear it from me personally rather than reading it in a statement from me and my team. I've not committed any violations. I've not been suspended. So as far as I'm concerned, the fight is still going ahead. I've spoken to Chris personally, and we both want the fight to go ahead. We've both taken medical and legal advice, and as I said, we want the fight to happen for the fans. You know, I've signed up to every voluntary anti-doping testing there is under the sun. Throughout my whole career, I'm tested. You know, all my UK tests have come back negative throughout my whole career. I've never had any issues before. Even in the lead up to this fight, my tests have come up negative. You know, so my team will find out as to why there's been an initial adverse finding in my test. But as I said, as far as I'm concerned, the fight is still going ahead. I'm a clean athlete, and we'll get to the bottom of this. So I just want to thank everyone for their continued support, and I'll see you all on Saturday.
One more question on the conversation with Chris Eubank. Did you reach out to him this morning? How was that conversation?
He fully believes. You know, he believes in me. And, you know, it's not who I am, it's not what I'm about. You know, I'm a professional athlete, and, you know, he was understanding.
So as far as you're concerned,
we both want the fight to go ahead.
You're making the time to come and speak to us. I imagine quite a surreal day ahead of what was already one of the biggest weeks of, if not the biggest week of your professional life. And we hear that you had a phone call from Conor BENN this morning. What can you tell us about the conversation you had together?
There was no phone call.
Have you spoke to Conor?
No, we haven't spoken.
So that's incorrect information. Conor said he spoke to you on the phone this morning?
Yeah. No phone call. We haven't spoken since this has been announced. And it's a shame, you know. But my promoters, his promoters, the Boxing Board of Control, they're going to sort it out. I'm ready. I'm clean. I'm 60%. I'm, you know, I've been tested my entire career. For the last 10 years, I've been tested more than I've ever been tested for a fight during this training camp. I have an app on my phone where, you know, I have to designate where I'm going to be every single day, and I've been on that app for my entire career, and I will be on it for the rest of my career. And they can come and test me, blood, urine, unannounced, whenever they see fit.
But what is the point in signing up for drug testing if when you fail, everyone just goes, "Oh, don't worry about it, just let him fight," you know?
Yeah.
So, the argument of, well, it's all right with UKAD is totally irrelevant. You've signed drug testing with VADA, the best testing agency, in my opinion, in the sport.